Greetings, loved ones, and happy Vlogmas Day 23. Come on now. I would say I'm coming to you live from my kitchen, but this is not live. And I'm filming this for Vlogmas Day 23 so that on actual Day 23, I can celebrate our 1-year engagement anniversary with my bae. And Finley and I are going to be in Virginia for the holidays this year, so I just wanted to pre-film some stuff to go up while I'm there because the Vlogmas show must go on, brothers. So today I'm doing a baking with breast friends holiday special. But my breastie, he's not currently here. I sent him out to run some errands. I said, you go take the dogs, you have a day. I'll be doing the baking. When you get back, we can decorate the cookies together. And also I wanted to have Finley in it decorating the cookies with me because this video is going up on our 1-year engagement anniversary, so I just wanted to have some Meghan Finn content for you. I'm also in a very cute holiday fit. I'm wearing my mistletoe turtleneck that I thrifted and also a thrifted skirt, nobody's shocked. And I tied the tie of my silk bathrobe into my hair. I'm wearing some mushroom earrings and I'm gonna put on a freaking apron so I don't stain molasses onto myself because today we are making gingerbread cookies, which I've actually never made before. I make molasses cookies a lot of the time, but I've never made like an official gingerbread cookie kind of a recipe. And so I'm actually using the recipe from the New York Times, and I'll link it down below, especially if it's good, and I want you guys to make it too. And then I'm also going to be making a homemade decorating icing so that Finley and I can decorate them later and not have to buy like a plastic tube for squeezing out on our cookies. When we already have plastic bags, I can just cut the corner off of, fill the bag with homemade icing, and we can decorate that way. So I'm excited about that. I just preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I also have all of my ingredients out already over here. For this recipe, you'll need all-purpose flour. I have 2 different bags of it just because we need like 4 cups, and I think I have about 4 cups combined over here. You'll also need 1 egg, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, baking soda, salt, molasses, baking powder, vegetable shortening, brown sugar, and some cookie cutters if you want to make some funky fun shapes. I went antiquing the other day and found all of these cute little shapes. We got a mother-daughter, snowflake, Christmas tree, candy cane, and a donkey. Shawty got an ass like a donkey, like a monkey, look like King Kong. And let's just get the heck right into this recipe. So step 1 is in a small saucepan, combine the brown sugar, molasses, and shortening. Place over medium-low heat and stir until the mixture is melted and smooth. A cup of light brown sugar going in. Pro tip when you're cooking with molasses, you gotta really be careful to protect yourself first off, so put on your apron or something, put your hair back. But also you can pour in a little toot of olive oil into your measuring cup so that the molasses doesn't stick to the entire measuring cup. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I put some olive oil in there. I'm gonna kind of just mess it around up inside there with my fingers. And now I can safely pour in my cup of molasses. Things can get really crazy with the molasses sometimes, so you just gotta be careful, okay? 1 cup, ready to go. Slid right out of that bad boy. Oh, I've actually only seen this trick used on Instagram. I've never done it myself before, but I mean, seriously guys, like it literally slid right out. It basically left nothing behind. This is a shock to me. Normally I have molasses all over everything. All right, what's next, Bobby Sue? Come on, give me the next step. A cup of vegetable shortening. Okay, that's a lot of shortening. But this recipe, if you use, you know, an egg substitute and shortening, then it's technically vegan. And I actually do have some vegan friends who are going to be eating these cookies tonight because we're having a small, cute little holiday party. But all of my vegan pals make exceptions for the farm fresh eggs that we can get out here in farm country because they're happy little chickens raised on happy little farms. And you know, not everybody is like that, obviously, but I'm still going to be using a farm fresh egg in this recipe today. But you know, if you wanted to actually make these vegan, you could do any other egg substitute like a flax egg or really whatever your heart desires as an egg substitute. All right, the amount of Crisco is real. Let's put that into this saucepan as well on medium-low heat.
Whoa.
And then I'm just gonna put away any of the ingredients that we don't need anymore. Okay, and while we're letting all of this kind of mix together over here to the best of its ability, I'm gonna come over here and use all of these ingredients. So I'm gonna beat 1 egg into this bowl and then add in the salt, baking powder, and the seasonings. 1 egg, lightly beaten, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. That's a lot, wow. But they are gingerbread cookies. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. Mix this all together, and then once the mixture on the saucepan has been finished and cooled, we'll add this in. Okay, now that this mixture that was on the stove is all melted and combined, I removed it from the heat, and I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1/4 cup of cold water. Checkaroo. Wow, something's happening now that I put in the baking soda. Whoa, it's like rising. You guys have to see this. This is science. Once I added in the baking soda, it started to like puff up and change color a little bit. Get less dark and more creamy. Things are getting crazy up in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna move this all to my KitchenAid mixer, trying to get as much out of there as I can. I'm gonna fit it with the paddle attachment and add in our egg mixture and get that all cooking. Next, we will add in 4 cups of flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it says if the dough seems kind of sticky, you can add in an additional 1/2 cup. I think we might need that 1/2 cup. I feel good about this consistency. So we're gonna get this all out of here, shape it into a ball, cover it, and refrigerate it for 2 hours. Yes, you heard me right. 2 hours. See you in 2 hours. Okay, everybody, I had to run to the store to go and get more flour, but it has been gotten. But the oven, preheating. The cookies will currently be exiting the fridge. Well, they're not cookies yet, it's just merely dough. But the dough looks good. Flour bags are so hard for me to open without ripping the entire thing open. Okay, we are going to, whoa, lightly flour our surface here. And we are going to roll out our gingerbread dough to 1/4 inch thickness and then cut them with our cookie cutter. Someday at Christmas, there'll be no war. I can't wait, this is gonna make like 3 dozen. Smells so good. Have you ever made homemade gingerbread cookies, baby?
I've never made them, but I'm pretty sure my mom is.
Off camera right now, Finley is currently painting Merry Christmas across his chest. So that's where we're at right now. We gonna start rolling it out. Let's move my bread box out of the way. Oh, this is extremely satisfying. Okay, I think that this is exactly what we need. All right, I'm gonna bring you even closer and start using my cookie cutters. Donkey. Let's see how they all look first off. This is my first draft, and then we're gonna collect all of the dough cuttings and re-roll it back out. But first we're gonna start with this. Wow, oh, Merry shit. Christmas.
Is there no S on it?
There's no S. So close. It looks awesome though, baby. You love to be really funky and fun. The dough is a little sticky. I feel like I should have floured it even more.
Christmas classics by various artists now playing on Spotify.
Wow, baby. This is really good stuff. Some of your best work.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all in the mirror, baby.
Okay guys, so I accidentally put a couple on this sheet way too close together, as you can see, but it's okay. I can still separate them and salvage them and move them off these pans to cool. This recipe apparently makes 3 dozen, and there's seriously so many. Definitely gonna cook this next batch for less time. I don't like my cookies crispy, I like them soft. I just made a homemade icing from a recipe on All Recipes, and I cut it in half so that we wouldn't have too much, and I'm gonna split half of this recipe into 2 separate Ziploc bags and cut the corners so we can use it as a little homemade piping bag. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! I'm 22!
Thanks for joining me. Give me those cutie hands. Did you know that last year on this day, Vlogmas Day 23, you popped the question. You gave me the ring.
I get it. Because we're pre-filming.
We are.
That is just lovely, baby. I love the 23rd of December. This day is awesome, and I'm so glad to be sharing it with you.
It's Christmas Eve, everyone. So today we are actually going to be decorating with homemade piping bags from little Ziploc bags that I have from before. And we need to just cut off the tips and move some of the icing down. And you guys can vote below. What'd you say?
I got the good bag.
You did get the good bag. I got the shitty, smaller bag. These were the only 2 I could find. You guys should vote below in the comments at the end who has the best cookie decorating skills. Because Finley, I mean, as you can see from the paint on his chest, he really gets pretty, he goes hardcore when it comes to decor.
I'm an artist.
Yeah. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if this one's going to be a hard win for me, but I'm not going to sell myself short.
I'm going to do a lot of donkeys tonight. I'll tell you that.
Wow, I already started to blow it.
What, baby? What the hell?
You got an extra hole on the side.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Oh.
It looks like he's throwing up now.
Finley's bag has a hole in it. You know, there's really a bad side to these homemade piping bags. It ain't great. I'll tell you that much right now. But alas, I didn't want to buy piping bags. Sue me. Okay, that's my first one. This icing is so good. I made it with all local dairy, local butter, local milk. It was incredible. Is it coming out of the top?
It's coming out of like 15 holes now. It's because I made a really little hole, so I'm squeezing it super fucking hard.
Make a bigger one. We have the scissors right here.
Well, now there's already a... Well, I'll do it. Maybe I'll just move it all over here.
I got all of these cookie cutters at an antique store, so I have a little baby gingerbread cookie for anybody who wants to just have only a small amount. Oh, wow. She's so small that all she's gonna get is some eyes and a mouth.
Do you think that Santa shares his cookies with the reindeer?
No.
He's kind of selfish for that.
Yeah.
Reindeers love... Actually, I forgot that some people leave out the reindeer mix on the lawn, which is very thoughtful.
Yeah, people also leave out carrots for reindeer.
I guess Santa's like, I'm already giving gifts to every single person who celebrates Christmas in the world, so I don't need to give my reindeer any cookies because I'm already doing enough.
I wouldn't say he's a selfish guy, but you know, he does take a lot for himself, I'm sure, because he works such a hard job. He has to be so many places just in one night. Oh no, my icing's coming out of the top too. It's backfiring. My whole plan. Fuck.
Okay, that's a zebra. That's one that's gonna need a identification card because it doesn't look like a zebra.
You just finished 1 and I finished 4.
Yours are all better than mine.
Do donkeys have a big snoot? How big would you say?
Like a horse's snoot.
Kind of as big as a horse's snoot, okay. What's your favorite thing about Christmas time?
Probably just this day, December the 23rd, because we get to celebrate our wonderful, beautiful engagement.
Yeah, that was really awesome last year, huh? Maybe I'll propose to you this year on the 23rd. They won't even know because, well, it'll be a pre-recorded video. Who knows if he says yes or no?
Who knows?
I like to do kind of a lot of ornaments on my tree ones. Maybe another donkey. Finley really convinced me to get the donkey ones. He said that they were the cutest cookie cutters in the whole antique store. I'm gonna draw a horse coat on him. If I had to answer that question, what's my favorite part about Christmas time, and you said probably our engagement, which was a really cute answer, which doesn't happen every year, but I guess we can celebrate it every year, you know? My favorite part about the holiday season is seeing all of the horses in our town in their horse coats. Final answer.
My favorite part of the holidays is our engagement on this lovely day, December the 23rd.
It's like I gave him the script before the video. I really didn't, I promise. Guys, I'm having a lot of issues over here with my icing.
My hands are about to be sticky as fuck. Seriously.
I'm gonna do a full icing, just with my finger. Who needs a knife? Oh god. Guys, I don't even know where to go next. I'll be honest with you.
This is you with very saggy tits.
I did one with huge, gigantic, saggy tits, too.
Great minds think alike.
Oh my god. It's like I'm giving... Oh god, not the skirt. God. It's like I'm giving this a massage. Just massaging it in, kind of as you would maybe some sunscreen or maybe some kind of massage oil, really whatever you're into. Well, this pretty much backfired, I'll tell you that much.
If you're mushing it around not go well.
Yeah, I definitely mushed it on myself on accident. I need to excuse myself. It's never been this bad. Look at me, baby.
You got a big glop of glue on you.
Call me Glip Glop, I got the Glip Glop. Go get me my flip flops, boy.
Call me Glip Glop, because I'm covered in glop.
Do you guys see Mr. Meeseeks sitting on top of the table? He's really awesome. Mr. Santa Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! I don't really understand him, you know? But he does look like one of those Mr. Meeseeks from Rick and Morty. He sits up here and he just minds his business.
I gave this angel a huge dong.
A huge dong?
Yeah.
Shawty got an ass like a donkey.
Look at that.
Oh my god, that's a huge dong.
It's actually record breaking.
Okay, this is gonna be my last one. This one actually doesn't even have any eyes, it just has buttons. You still have one more to go.
I'm feeling pretty good about this competition. I think I'm gonna take it. I think I've really won over the crowd with my charisma and good conversation with them. And I think that's gonna sway them in my
favor.
Or maybe for my festive appearance.
Yeah, for your festive breasts.
I mean, for December 23rd, I look pretty damn Christmassy.
Yeah. Christmas Eve used to be one of my favorite days of the whole year because on Christmas Eve, my parents would take us on a big car ride and we would go around to all the neighborhoods and look at all of their Christmas lights and rate them. And then if they had a really good display, my dad would give them what he called a shout out and just honk outside of their house. And it was very impolite, but it was awesome. We would go at like 9 p.m. too, so things got a little deranged. But honestly, I was hoping to do that this year, but we haven't really had time. So maybe we'll do it when we're in Virginia, who knows? Or
in Georgia.
In Georgia, yeah. Because everybody keeps up their Christmas lights until later. Oh, baby, that's the best one.
It's supposed to be an octopus and it just looks like a flower now.
Oh, I thought you made a sunflower for me. We'll call it that.
We'll call it that.
Okay, do you want to wash your hands?
Do you want a high five?
Definitely not. Should we present each cookie?
Yeah. You used the Hershey Kiss. I didn't know we were allowed to.
Yeah, well, I put in a little secret ingredient because you had the secret ingredient of your festive breast. I thought that I deserved something like that too. But this first one is just a classic in a full...
Just a full white
Just
gown.
a full white gown. You
Is
know,
it a nurse or?
It's actually a priest. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so really blew your mind with that one. Another classic that I did decorate with my fingers, full white snowflake. Okay, this one is the donkey in the horse coat.
Oh, nice. That's your best one yet.
This is my best one yet. I agree. This is a subtle and cute snowflake slash flower. It could be left up to your imagination.
That's for people who don't like icing.
Yeah. This one is a caroling girl in perhaps some kind of scanty clothing.
Is it like just tape over the nipples type of thing?
Yeah, and then tape over the bikini, and then she's wearing shoes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of interpretive.
It's very interpretive. You leave it up to whatever you want to see, you know, or not see. This is debatably my best work. Me, who actually it looks like I'm crying because the eyes are kind of drooped down with my long hair,
I know
gigantic breasts.
Because you have gigantic breasts.
And also I put in a V last minute because you did that huge dong and I got intimidated.
Gotta let people know.
Yeah. And then classic Christmas tree with ornaments.
Wow.
You know, even the tree stand was
Is
included.
It a chicken pox or?
No, just those little ball ornaments, you know? Yeah. And then this is just a donkey with a really hairy mane, hoof, and ears, you know? He just like...
Furry hoofs? Hairy hoofs?
Hairy hoofs. This is a snowman that thought he was a gingerbread man. Or a gingerbread man who thought he was a snowman. Common, you know, misconception.
I've heard about that. Actually,
Yeah.
I was seeing that on the news last night.
Yeah, I think it's actually a rare disease in snowmen and gingerbread men. They have that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And then this is my winner takes all Christmas tree.
Wow.
With the star on top.
That's good.
Thank you.
Kiss of the star on top. Well, let's see here. This is a zebra. This wasn't supposed to be here, but I'm letting it ride. Maybe he's got a muzzle on, or maybe he's just got a really big messed up nose.
Wow.
And his stripes are unique, you know.
It looks like he's kind of in a saddle.
Well, he could be a zebra in a saddle. This one is a nice math equation.
Oh.
5 plus 7 equals 12.
Wow.
So,
just a little reminder if anybody gets too drunk tonight, as
Yeah.
like a reminder for bringing them back to earth.
Yeah, yeah. This is the grounding cookie.
Yeah.
This is a big I heart you for my one and only.
Oh,
I
love you.
you so much, baby.
I love you too.
This is my sweet baby with huge breasts, and yeah,
This is me as the years go on, when they start to reach my hips.
yeah. This is 80 years old.
My mom told me when I used to stop wearing supportive bras that if I wear bralettes for too long, that my girls will be hanging around my knees by my 30th birthday.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh, that's funny.
Gotta love it.
This one is kind of like the other half of that. Huge Dick Johnson, basically.
Yeah, actually the pairing to my V
Yeah.
is Huge Dick Johnson, also known as Magic Mike.
Actually, he is the Tarzan guy.
Yeah, who pumps up his, yeah.
This was my equalizer. I just hand painted this because
Yeah.
Meg did some hand painting.
Totally.
It's pretty standard. It's a white snowflake.
Looks good to me.
I have an octopus here. Very interpretive. Doesn't look like one, but that was the intention going in. This is the head. I had to put the eyeballs on top because there's not really 3 dimensions to give a view.
Yeah, even
I
it
cut a
out.
pretty big hole for my bag, so yeah, I couldn't really I couldn't put suckers on the tentacles, and there's only 6 of them. Anyways, I won't get into all the reasons why it doesn't look like an octopus, because you can probably see that with
It's
your
a,
own eyes.
it's a sunflower for me. That's my interpretation.
And here is a ganja leaf, smoking that good, that dank.
Wow, that was a good one, baby.
Yeah.
You did very precise
Cannabis.
decorating.
Or Adidas, if you're more of a corporate cow. Or
Yeah.
corporate, what's a word like starts with C?
The
For
cuck.
like, sure, I wasn't trying to say it that way though. But yeah, if you're a corporate cuck, could be a Adidas logo. Okay, well that's what I have.
Well, I guess we won't know who wins until you guys vote below. Thank you for decorating cookies with me. I can't remember the last time that I decorated gingerbread cookies, let alone any cookie at all. So I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me in this pre-filmed Vlogmas video.
Well, you know what, baby? Thanks for making them. Thanks for getting this all set up. This was just a blast, and I can't wait to do it again.
I don't think anybody knows if he's kidding or not, or if he's being sarcastic, as he says. Did you actually have a good time?
I had a great time.
I had a great time too. I love you.
I loved it.
Well, happy engagement anniversary. Happy Vlogmas Day 23. I'll see you guys in the next one. You know where to find me, Patreon and Twitch. Stay smiling. Bye, y'all. Woohoo! Should we eat one?
I'm really not hungry.
I'm gonna have my scantily clad tiny mini guy. Yeah, that's good.